Wait a minute. That's not what it's like to work here. That recruiting video's just a hunk of shit.
Morning, guys. Welcome back. It's Friday. You know what that means? It is Cutty Black Day. So, stream's just kicking off. Pretty much gonna wait and see, what kind of participation we get here. Some of our regulars should be logging in here shortly. But yeah, it's just kind of another casual day. We met our goal yesterday, and it was absolutely fantastic. Due to the thanks and and I want to thank them and appreciate the help for what was done. Um, we were able to run a couple of caterpillars yesterday and make roughly 3.2 million within the given day. So it was absolutely fantastic. It was phenomenal. So Lancelot, good morning. Are you available to hop online so I can quickly give you your prize from yesterday? Good morning, Zeno. I did see your updated picture that you put in there about the servers on the Discord, man. That's it's funny stuff. So just kind of getting a minute to get everything together here, get everything up and running, and I think everything's looking good, pretty stable and healthy at this point. All right. So Lancelot, if you hop on real quick, I'll invite you to a party. We'll get you over there at Levski real quick first thing this morning and get you squared away. So, good morning, X. How are you doing today, buddy? You think it fits as emoticon? A Mike frown, 30K. But I think you have to put me laughing at the 30K because most of the times when they happen, it's like it's either a what the fuck moment or it's one of those where it's followed by laughter or it's just pure, just like crap. It is what it is, right? Lancelot, don't worry about it, buddy. We have run into that issue a couple of times, including myself. I actually last night during our tabletop RPG, for whatever reason, we got late into the evening, and I just had this service spike that hit Comcast, and my internet went down for probably about 30 seconds. So it happens. You just need to recover from your lost prospector. What do you mean your lost prospector? Did it blow up on you, or something happened with your account? Oh yeah, okay. So Zeno, that's fine, because yeah, normally it is. It's one of those. What the hell happened? Yeah, I get it. How soon after you did your character reset did you try and log back in, X? 7 hours. Okay. And it's still not there as of this morning. Damn, dude. Um, can you try? Let's see. Can you try a? I almost hate to say this. Did you clear out your user folder, or did you just do only the character reset through the website? All right, no problem, Lancelot. I'm gonna go ahead and invite you to party, and then we'll get logged in, and then fly over to. You did both, and it still didn't show up. Oh crap, dude. Um, what kind of funds were you sitting on? Alright, let me see. So, I'm going to go ahead and move Chad down here to our stream channel. Morning, Chad.
What's up, Mike?
Not a whole lot, man. We're just getting everything up and running and set up. Or Ben Zakura has apparently had a little bit of a catastrophe on his account.
Oh, see, they did that to me too. They took one cat. I was just reading the text. They took one cat. They took my Prospector and my Valkyrie, man.
Seriously?
Yeah, when I did my reset on Tuesday,
Okay.
because the reset was the last thing I did. I deleted my user folder, went through all that BS. But the way it kept spawning, I couldn't. I was dehydrated and kept dying and then respawning with dehydration, right?
Oh, crap, dude.
And just all sorts of crap. So yeah, I lost all. The only ships it left me with was one cat, my Cuddy, which is my pledge, and then the freelancer.
Damn.
So that's why I had to go buy another cat, which I didn't mind losing the one cat. It was a glitch cat, so fair enough. But the other ones I bought with in-game funds.
Shit. So, maybe we can knock out a couple of trades this morning. So, X, are you able to log in and play this morning? All right. So I'll tell you what, dude. If you hop in line, if you hop online, I didn't really have any major plans for this morning other than. All right, Raven already jumped into the persistent universe, so I'm gonna go ahead and invite him to party. Raven, I need you to.
It was last night, Zano.
Yeah, I need you to go ahead and log back to the menus, the same that you see where I'm at right now. You just need to exit to menus. Let me know when you're in the screen that looks just like this one, and you've joined the party. But X, yeah, if you're able to jump in, I'll pull out the caterpillars again, and we can do, you know, a good 2 runs or whatnot, or 3 runs, and see if we can get you some more funds in your pocket and get you back up and running. Good morning, War Medic. How you doing? So, Zano, yeah, I think Chad checked that out last night, and he was able to make some pretty good profit off of a single run, but there was a whole lot of risk that was involved with that.
I was able to pull 476 units out of that area because Anderson had hit me up last night on it.
Mm-hmm.
And so I wasn't able to quite fill a ship up, but I mean, because the prices at picking it up in our core and the prices Microtech are paying, which is a very, very nice margin. It is a very nice margin if you don't mind floating out in quantum with cargo for that long.
Yep.
I mean, that's the risk. It's risk versus reward, right? I could turn around and in the same time make in less than the same time, make a couple $100K with my 2 cats. It takes more trips, but just doing a titanium runs, you know.
A lot less risk, and the same turnaround time. So, yeah, Raven, or Lancelot, I need you to, like I said, I need you to go ahead and pop back over into menus here. Alright, Destroyer, looks like you got your ticket for this morning. So good luck there, buddy. Okay, no problem. So we got a couple minutes where we can kind of, chill and chat and have a good time. X, looks like you got your ticket in this morning. So good luck to you as well, sir. And X, I'll tell you what, I will give you a little bit of a if you happen to be the winner, given what has happened to your account, and then the fact that you'll pilot with us today, we'll go ahead and get you paid for being a pilot today. But on top of that, if you happen to be the one who wins, then basically we will just hand you the cash for what would have been the cutty, and give you an opportunity to be able to square away whatever type of ship you need to square away at the time. So hopefully between that, the money you have on hand, and the money that we earned today, you'll be able to at least get your prospector back.
Well, and whether you win or not, because I just faced the same situation. Luckily, I had enough funds to fall back on. I will take whatever profit. If you pilot one of mine, that way we make it easy. I will take whatever profit I make on both ships, and I will donate it toward you.
All right, fair enough. All right, so again, guys, we're just kind of waiting on. We got to square up. We got to square up with Lancelot. He was yesterday's impromptu winner, so he gets a little dragonfly today.
I miss that. Who is that? Who gets the dragonfly?
Lancelot, which is, you'll see him.
Raven.
Raven.
Oh, fantastic. Whoa. I can grab Zethiel once we jump in, and we can start our runs while y'all go do your dragonfly thing for the stream.
Not a problem. Well, I'll tell you what. Let me go ahead and disband. You grab Zethiel and go ahead and get up and running with him, and then we'll link up here in just a little bit.
Well, we might as well all jump in the same server. It's not a big deal. And we can be in party. Oh, that's Xano.
Where are the stream emoticons? They have to get approved before they can actually be live, Anderson. So it does take a day or two before they send me an email telling me stuff is approved.
Yeah, it looks like Lance is still having some load issues. So yeah, let's go ahead and disband. I'll grab Zethiel and get this rocking.
The other option is we go into a server, and then Raven can continuously try and join us until he can get in, and we get him square.
That'll work too.
You cool with that,
Let's do
Lancelot?
Oh, he's coming out now.
Alright.
You know, that's awful brave of you, sir.
We are very proud of you, sir. Alright, now, here's your invite. Let's see if we can get you in. There we go.
He's in.
Alright.
And make sure you're clicked in past the screen mic's on, where it says Universe to where it says Stanton System. That way when he pulls you, it actually pulls you.
And here we go.
Alright, launching in.
Alright, so everybody should be launching in. You and X can go ahead and get your cats all squared away, get up and running. And then, we'll synchronize back up with you. I'm gonna have, as soon as Lancelot, as soon as you get logged in, go ahead and start making that trip over to Levski. And, we're gonna get your Dragonfly up and running and get you your ship.
Hey,
Yeah.
X, you want to jump up here in Discord? It'll be much easier for us to...
Yep. So I don't know if you saw what Xano said, but I think, if I recall, last night we had that conversation where I told you where, for
We
whatever
did.
reason, yeah, we looked like we had a bunch of people in there, but it was really just 4 of us, which is freaking fantastic. Oh, thank God, my third-person view is actually working now. I don't have to stare like I'm staring off into space.
It looks like you're over in Levski.
I am. I headed over here last night, or at the end of the yesterday's stream, just to make sure that we would be squared away. I'm going to go ahead and request my ships and get them refreshed. That way we can pull out a couple more cats, and maybe since Lancelot's in, we can have him run as an additional pilot and just pick up a little more extra bank this morning. Let's see. So, Caterpillar stored in Hurston. Let's go ahead and claim that one. Alright. So I have that one stored. I have this one stored at Ariel. What the freak is that? I didn't have one stored at Ariel. And what else are we missing here? This doesn't look right. Oh, there it goes, finally. Alright, there's the Reclaimer. There's the 600i. I was gonna say, had me a little worried. Looked like all my ships are gone. Or my big ones are gone. Which really would have sucked, because that was a ton of cash. Alright, so I'm just gonna kind of sit here and chill and interact with chat for a little bit, guys, while we're waiting on Lancelot to finish fully loading and get himself up and running here. So, so how do you clone a caterpillar? You're asking for a friend. You don't. It actually gets destroyed, and then you know how when you're running some of those scenarios where through your when you're out and about, and for whatever reason it either gets blown up or it gets destroyed, like this Titan looks right now. Then what it'll do is a lot of times it'll put a -2 for your second vehicle when you go to you know, file an insurance claim because something is glitched with this one. When that happens, what's going to end up happening is that there has been some instances where the caterpillar itself specifically, and now there have been a few reports of other ships, and I'm sure some people in the chat right here will be able to back me up on this one. There are a few other ships where what'll end up happening is when that becomes available, if you click and you go to recover and expedite that ship, it becomes part of your permanent inventory. So if you're asking how to clone a caterpillar, it just kind of happens just through natural flight of it gets destroyed and you file a claim. Alright, good morning, Sloth, Sloth Style TV. I appreciate the follow. Thank you for being here, buddy. Very appreciative of having everybody join us on our small channel and helping us grow. So, Anderson, that's kind of how it works, and it's not going to happen every single time. It's kind of intermittent when it takes place. So you kind of just either got to grin and bear it or crash a bunch of ships until it happens. That's the best advice I can tell you. Alright, so what we're doing today is Lancelot. We had an impromptu giveaway yesterday because we basically destroyed my personal record yesterday. So we had all 3 cats out. I had a couple of pilots, so I had Xano and Jelly working with me, and we ended up running titanium for the day and smashed out a $3.2 million day. So that was kind of a personal record for me. And when we got to that point, and it was still way earlier than what I intended for the marathon, I decided to go ahead and do a quick impromptu giveaway. It was for one of the dragonflies. Lancelot won it. And we're going to get him squared up today because we had some internet issues. And then after that, it's pretty much just on to trading as usual. X has had a little bit of an account issue as he had to do a reset and lost his primary money-earning ship. So he's going to fly for Chad today, and I'm going to try and fly as well, see if we can get some good trades in, and we're going to see what we can do about not only giving away our Cuddy today, but getting X back up and running with his system. So yeah, our total that we were running using the 3 cats. Now I know that there are other ways that we could have gone significantly more, but when you find a trade that is working for you and it's working smooth, my motto is stick with that bad boy and farm the freak out of it, because it will, in the long run, it'll pay you out pretty well. So that's what we ended up doing with titanium yesterday, and it worked out pretty well. Xano, I do not own a Starfarer. I loved the design of the ship. I loved the look of the ship, but it flew like a polished turd. I could not stand flying that ship. So, to answer your question, no, I do not own a Starfarer. You're gonna have to ask somebody a little bit more knowledgeable on that ship than I am, because to be honest, couldn't tell you. Basically, I flew it during free flight week and fleet week in order to be able to see what it was like, and used it for some basic minor trading as an additional ship at the time. And again, I could not stand the way that thing flew. So, if that's all that somebody has available to them, by all means, great. But I think by the time you would spend $6 million to buy it, just spend the 4.6 and get yourself a Caterpillar. The 600i doesn't fly horribly for being a big ship. It just doesn't have great lateral movement. The Starfarer, when it's running, or when you're flying it, it has terrible thrusters. That's the best way to put it. So turning it takes a little bit of extra time. You cannot stop it. If you're coming down at any angle whatsoever, give it up. You're gonna crash into whatever you're trying to get to. I crashed it trying to get landed into Hurston at Lorville. I told Chad, when he tried it, I was like, okay, you need to be coming in at like 25 meters per second, not anything more. It crashed. Yeah, it's all kinds of stupid. You're in prison. Okay. All right. All right. No worries, dude. We'll still get you squared away. How long is your prison sentence? So let me see. I'm gonna go ahead and yank out Caterpillar 1. Just let me know how long your prison sentence is, guy. We'll get you squared. Not a big deal. What you want to do is run down to the after you leave your room, you're going to run down to the central area. There's some terminals that are right there in the middle, and you click on that terminal. It'll tell you how long your sentence is. We put it on hangar 2. All right. So, Chad, where are you guys headed over to this morning?
We're gonna go ahead and hit Oh, I said Ariel Anderson. It's Ariel Besdick.
All right. And Anderson, what was the location over there in, in ArcCorp that you were talking about, so I can run over and check that out?
It is whatever mining, not mining, or whatever it is, 45, because it's all numbers. There's 45, 56, and 61 on there. 45 was the one that we were suggested to go to.
Was it? And it's Walla, right?
Yes, it's on Walla.
There's a big butt that he just put in there. So what's the butt? Did it stop flowing? Ah, okay. No worries. I have no problem with that. We're gonna go ahead and get some additional funds together here and get X squared away. Yeah, and we've got to fly up to what, ArcCorp in order to be able to sell it. So we got a pretty long flight with a high amount of risk sitting there.
Hello and welcome aboard your Drake interplanetary craft. Your systems are online.
Wow, I forgot this guy was actually almost out of fuel. Let's see what we can do here. We'll put a little bit in. I don't need a ton. You were able to sell it at Lorville for 31? Okay. I thought you were having to fly up to ArcCorp to do it.
Microtech.
Or Microtech to do it. Alright, we'll get over there and we'll check it out.
Yeah, ArcCorp to Lorville is not near so bad.
No, it's not, because when you were talking the other day, it was Microtech, and it was like, alright, we, that's a bit of an extended run there that you kind of have to worry about.
Impact warning. Starboard impact warning.
Alright, so let's get ourselves over there. Let's go check it out. Let's get to ArcCorp. We want Walla, and you said 45, right? Should be this guy right here. Yeah. Where's my navigation beacon? There it goes. Alright, it was hidden. So yeah, I'm totally willing to take the risk this morning. So, yes, I am over on the EU servers, Anderson. I will give Zeno his props for yesterday about the EU server stability, and the fact that we got through as many hours as we did, as many trips as we did, other things going on like that. I'm willing to go ahead and give it the benefit of the doubt and just jump right in and give it a go. All right, Shylock, you got your ticket there, bud. Good, good. Hopefully it works out for you. The giveaway is gonna be at 11:30 my time, so we're probably looking at just under 2 hours from now. So Lancelot, is that 10 minutes or is that 10 hours? Because if that's 10 hours, man, you would have had to have at least level 4, level 5 crime stat.
We're talking homicides and stuff because I had 8.5 hours after killing a bunch of security guys. A bunch of security guys.
I may not want you on my Caterpillar here, buddy.
Right?
10 minutes. Alright, no big deal. You could probably kind of sit and chill and kick that one out. You only had 1 point. Maybe it was a parking violation that you didn't pay attention to or something like that. Those
Oh, that'll do it.
Because they'll escalate to a certain point, and then all of a sudden you get a crime stat out of it.
I actually had one, I was jumping. I had already initiated quantum when all of a sudden I got the alert about scanning. Nothing I could do at that point.
Yep. Alright, UC Gaming. Buddy, no worries. Okay, I have no issues if somebody's got to work whatsoever, man. You know, more power to you. There are plenty of us out there that are still looking at this point. You know, if you're able to get back to work and what's going on with COVID right now, God bless you, brother. You know, do what you got to do with work. Real life comes first. All right, let's see. Moat Sparrow, thank you for the follow there, buddy. Appreciate you sticking around and helping a small channel out and helping us grow. Yeah, Anderson, let's hope that Revere doesn't spike those prices. So, Chad, I don't know if you went back through Discord and saw some of the photos that Xano had put together. Yeah, that one was good. I really liked that one, the one that he did for Revere.
I did.
All right, not a problem. So, UC, just so that you're aware, you know, obviously, you know, I hold no bones about it. I am, you know, looking and I'm on the market trying to get back to work myself. And when that happens, I have no intentions of shutting the stream down. What'll end up happening is that it'll be a nighttime stream at that point of my time. So it'll probably work out a little bit better for, you know, folks overseas. But the reality is that I will probably do a little bit more over the weekends and then run a few hours pretty much every night or every other night. So, and by the way, we also have that content that streams and it records over on YouTube, so it's always going to be available. I don't have too much of an issue there, but I'm enjoying doing this, so it works out for me as well. Where we get to have a little bit of fun and make sure that the channel continues to move forward and grow. I was a business process analyst. So basically in the IT world, and this is going to sound, you know, so much like a Office Space reference, but in the IT world, I was kind of the liaison and understood the difference between how a developer operates and, you know, understands from a coding perspective, and then what the end users need. So I did a lot of the interpretation and understanding and requirements gathering of that, but because I was on the business process side, I would make sure that what they were asking to do and the solutions that we were trying to propose fit within how the company went to market strategically. Alright, so while that explanation was going on, Lancelot, thank you very much for the subscription there, buddy. I really do appreciate it.
Quantum drive is now off.
So long thing short, I am an IT guy that is not a true to life technical programmer, but I do understand programming languages and how development takes place. Why is it trying to... Oh, that's... Alright. We flew into system, over to Walla. Alright. Lost track of where I was at. All right, Ravencrest, thank you for the follow, bud. I really do appreciate it. Again, just like I'll tell everybody else, you're helping a small channel grow, and I'm glad to have you here. Buddy, hey, seen you online a few times and tried to jump into your server, but haven't had a chance to link back up with you. How's the Caterpillar working out? Shylock, I got people skills, damn it!
Yeah, let me know how that run is over there for you. Titanium prices are a little bit high right now.
Are you at Lathan or are you at Besdick?
I'm at Besdick.
Bounce over to Latham and check it out, because typically Latham has better prices. So yeah, Anderson, that's the case, that it is low there. But again, the supply, what I ran into is when I came back for a second Caterpillar load, the supply was not enough to accommodate the second Caterpillar option. Now, I'm not saying that we don't have something wonky going on, because we have seen it for the last few days where titanium was nuts yesterday. The few days before that, it was Laranite. So it's always possible that something somewhere is acting a little goofy.
Well, and if these prices are jacked, we'll start doing our
Diamond and gold.
Our diamond and gold.
There you go. It works well. So yeah, the thing is, again, depending on where you're at financially, I think we got you set up to a point where you were able to run diamonds and potential titanium. What you're running into right now is the fact that this month's subscribership is the Carrack. There are a ton of Carracks that are running around. There are a ton of people that are using what cargo space is capable available on that, and they keep hitting up commodities pretty hard. That's why I said right now, if you find something that is working, jump on it, stick with it, and ride that son of a gun until you are absolutely sick of running it, because you just make what you can make as you can make it. Once this month is over and the Carrack is gone from people, again, I'm hoping to see it stabilize. We've had, and I know I'm going real quick on this statement, but these last few weeks between Free Flight Week, the ships themselves, the new pilots that are hitting the system, and then the Carrack as a subscription ship, we have had almost what I would consider to be the perfect storm of garbage for traders. It's just been non-stop, constant big ships available. And the simple economy that's built into this game, it's struggling to keep up at this point. Alright, Slaw Style. Good luck on your raffle and your opportunity there, bud. Alright, so Walla. Let's see. Shubin Mining Facility 46. Let's go ahead and see what we can try here. What works out for us. Anderson, I'll let you know if it's still flowing, at least for me. And Chad, I'll give you a heads up as well and let you know if I'm still seeing it.
Sounds good.
It's also up to you if you're wanting to just do something steady that you don't have to worry about losing a 1.4 plus million in order to be able to pull this off. Again, I'm kind of willing to take the risk this morning for him. Alright.
Well, I kind of figure if I let you take the risk and I run steady, we're going to win either way.
Yep. Alright. So it looks like I got about 5 minutes worth of wait time in order to be able to go ahead and top off. So Anderson, it looks like it's right up the alley of what you're saying so far. And you have confirmed this morning that Lorville is purchasing at 31, correct? Or thereabouts? Okay. Well, so we will go ahead and just kind of kick back. I think while I'm waiting, they had a vehicle pad that's sitting over here. Last time I was out and about, I think I crashed my tumbler. Could have sworn I saw it on the approach. Where is it at? Looking for the little blue light spire. Like I said, I could have sworn I had seen one on approach. Oh, it's because it's way behind me. I never look backwards. Alright. You know, if Revere pops in, Anderson, that is one of the recommendations, or one of the things that I'm gonna kind of talk to him about, is because the terminals legitimately don't refresh on a you know, per minute. They calculate per minute, but they don't refresh per minute. That it would make more sense for users in the verse to be able to see it on the 5-minute mark. Which, I think I need to log into Gallic anyway this morning, Chad. I didn't pull that web page up yet. So I just need to see if I've got to file a claim here against my Tumblr unknown. Yep, I've got to file my claims. I figured I would. That's why I wanted to run over to the pad while I had a few minutes. Alright, let me see.
Ooh, that wind is saucy over here on Lathan. Blew my ship partway off the pad.
Is it? I've not.
Yeah.
I've never seen that happen over there. I've seen some wind, but I don't seen it.
I had that happen out there at Arcor last night. It kept wanting to slide my ship off. It took me a minute.
All right. Yeah. So Anderson pointed this out to me yesterday while you weren't on stream. If you take a look at the landing gear, are the landing gear like halfway embedded into the ground?
No, I wasn't paying attention. So,
Okay.
what's the point?
If it happens, then what's happening is like there is a glitch there on the Caterpillar with the landing where the gear is not making contact with the ground in it programmatically. So it's like halfway into it. So that's what's causing it to bounce and vibrate, and then it'll slide over. So we got about another minute or two before this is gonna kick up. Let me double check and see. I'm gonna tab real quick, guys. I'm gonna take a look over at the giveaway and see where we are sitting, so I can give everyone an update. All right. So as of right now, it looks like we have 5 people who have entered into the giveaway this morning, and we got an hour and 43 minutes. So again,
Hey, Mike.
I want to wish everybody good luck. Yep. Yes, sir.
Hey, I don't know how repeatable this is going to be, but right now Laranite is 2410. with titanium at 728 on Lathan, and I just filled a ship and a half because I've already filled up some Laranite on the other one.
Okay.
So,
Well, that's what I'm seeing price-wise down here too. So hopefully it is repeatable.
so I'm going to come right back to Lathan, see, because I like the titanium prices for fill up.
Okay.
And that way, if I can't pick up Laranite, I'll pick up titanium.
All right.
You got a lot of money there, Zethiel. Be kind to me, brother.
Be gentle and land smooth. Anyway, so let's see. Ravencrest, congratulations on getting into the raffle. Good luck. Hope you hope it pans out well for you. If it does not, again, we tell everybody, every single Friday this month will be a Cutty Black in-game giveaway. Next month, the intention is to do Freelancer Maxes, so we can get some more people trading. And Tian, good luck to you as well. I see that your raffle ticket just clicked through. So same thing. Hopefully it works out for you, bud. Alright, so Lancelot, tab and backspace are not working. And you're just stuck in space? I have to pass by Everest Harbor here in a few minutes anyway. Let's see if I can find your beacon. You're laughing because you think I'm going to run into him.
I don't think you're going to do it on purpose.
Okay. Alright, we're still waiting a minute. Use Shift Alt Control. Well, Moat Sparrow does have a very good point. Take off your helmet. Use your Moby Glass, take off your helmet, and watch yourself die very quickly. Varian, I have no problems with it. It's an alpha. We have worked and worked and worked to build up cash and funds, and guess what? Stuff is going to happen. You're going to 30K. We're going to run into issues with people that want to hunt, traders down. It's just going to happen. I don't have an issue, so it'll work out. Let's see. So, Varian, again, you were able to make it into the giveaway, so good luck there, buddy. Hopefully it works out for you. Did I just hear somebody walking? No.
I can't see chat because I got things minimized. Who was it that just came up with taking off your helmet?
Let's see. That was Moat Sparrow.
I have to say that is the simplest, most obvious thing that I've never heard. I've seen a lot of people in chat crying and everything because they couldn't commit suicide or anything else. I never once saw anybody go, take off your helmet.
I'll let old boy in here. I don't know who this is, but it's all good. Let's see, what did he bring to the table? Because there's my cat. Ooh, sorry, bud. Let me go ahead and bring up chat. Maybe he's, oh, we're in proximity, aren't we? Let me do this. I got about 60 left, dude, so I won't be fully charging out. Let's see if it takes it, and then we can get underway. Yeah, Anderson, I don't know who that is. Unfortunately, that's again another downfall here in the game that we all know of is it doesn't give you player labels. I wish it did.
What do you mean when you're filling up?
No, when you have random players and people around you, it doesn't give you names or player descriptions or anything.
I think that's intentional to force you to use the voice over IP and to establish some
That's a
of the
good point.
realism there. You know,
All right, so deal with me here, Lancelot, for a second, or bear with me here. I'm gonna see if I can find your marker.
think about the tags a little bit too, like when you're hunting pirates, because like right now, if you have a bounty on someone, you kind of see their tags, so you can kind of see through walls, which I'm not a big fan of for bounty hunting, even
Yeah.
though it gives me as a bounty hunter the advantage. But if you're in PvP combat or anything, or you're sneak attacking or anything else, if you pop in a view, all of a sudden a name pops up over your head. Now they know who you are and everything else. Like I said, to me, that kind of takes away the realism. It does make it more convenient, but considering the different layers of this game, I want to be able to walk up to somebody and knife them without them knowing who I am.
Anderson, can you scan a player? I'm just gonna ask the question, right? Can you scan a player in first-person view and in personal view? Because I never tried it.
Yeah, you pull out your multi-tool, you click the right click, scan, and then you pull the trigger. You'll find they have no minerals.
All right, Rathray, that is his name. Let me go ahead and break for space, and I'm going to see if I can go ahead and find your beacon there, bud. You should be up here in Hurston, right? Right around... Holy crap. You should have been here around Everest.
They still got to work on the jail release bug. That's what caused my character reset.
Oh, dude, that sucks. All right, let me head over and get this done. So the only other thing I can tell you, Lancelot, is log out and try and log back in. That's the only thing I can tell you.
And if you need to, promote me leader, and you can leave too if having to.
Yeah, we can do that. That's not a problem.
That way you don't disband my party.
We can do that too. So, Lancelot, like I said, buddy, go ahead and try that. See if logging out and logging back in, and I know that sucks because of how long it takes you to get in and out. If you can't get your helmet off and you can't do anything else, the only thing I can do is tell you to shut your game down and then and go from there. I isn't save with helmet off. Okay, so dude, I can't help you with bad English, so I'm kind of struggling on what you were trying to put there. Yeah, Tian, he's already tried the backspace. He's already tried to take his helmet off. He's just not getting any of those types of controls. And worst case scenario, if you're having other issues and can't get anything to do, just do your Alt F4 and let it shut everything down. Alright. Christopher's, welcome to the stream. I don't think I've seen you on before, at least not chatting. Good luck on the raffle there, sir. Appreciate you for being around. Save with my helmet off, and now you're dead now. Okay. Now, is it just got you constantly floating in space, Lancelot, or is it one of those scenarios where um, it's just taking its time to try and load you back into a bunker bed somewhere? All right, Christopher, thank you for the follow, buddy. I heard something chime in there. What just took place? Waiting for it. Attic Gutierrez, thank you, buddy, for subscribing. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for being around. I know that you're over on our YouTube side, so it's a little bit different type of subscription, but I am glad that you're here today, guy. All right, so for all the people that have been jumping in and joining in, obviously today is on Friday for this month. Every Friday this month of June, I will be giving away an in-game purchased Cuttlass Black. Again, you have to have an account, and we meet you over at Levski and get the get the funds to you. Let you pick up your ship, and then we get you headed to, or we get you out on your maiden flight. But today, normally this channel is dedicated to nothing but trading, but today one of our, if you want to call it, founding members. Also, thank you for following there, Ed Hit 87. Appreciate you for being here. But Execura has been around with us for quite some time, and due to an account reset that he recently had to do, he lost quite a few ships and his equipment that he was using to farm in this game. So Chad, who helps me out on channel quite regularly, he and I are going to do what we can do about getting him squared away today. We want to put him back into some solid gameplay here in the verse. Oh man, the dust storm and the smog over here at Lorville is just crazy this morning. I can't even see the starport on approach. Good morning, Jelly. Hadn't seen you chatting yet, but welcome back. How are you doing after our long day of trading yesterday? I think the fact that you're in jail answers that question. Because you didn't have a crime stat when you were working with me, sir. You all right, Chad?
Landing gear down.
First client of the month. Okay. Hey, Zeno, you do what you got to do, buddy. That's how it works, right? Well, I'm glad that you have been able to go ahead and make some good funds out of that Caterpillar. I'm happy for you. I mean, that's kind of why we're here, is help people, unravel this mystery of trading, because it's not really hard. It's just you gotta find some stuff that works for you and make it through. Omega Claw, good morning. How you doing, guy? How you doing, bud? Glad you're here. So, are you on the ground right now, or are you up in Everest Harbor? All right, not a problem. Let me get this landed, protect this ship, and then I'll grab something else. And are you able to grab a ship and fly over to Lorville, Lancelot? Or not Lorville, Levski. Sorry, let me make sure. Let me make sure I say that right. Levski. Alright, so go ahead and do that, and I will meet you over there. Hopefully we don't run into any other issues. I'm going to try and avoid the autopilot kicking in here, since the approach that it put me on and the angle that it's got me in. And Chad, I'm going to ask you, are you running your voice attack this morning?
I am not, because you're streaming. I didn't want to jack with you.
You can feel free to turn yours on. I'll put my basic profile on. It shouldn't mess with anything at that point.
Lorville is 3101 currently on Laranite.
That is fantastic.
So I can't remember. I think it was 2428 or something. So that is a very nice margin at Lathan.
2401 coming out of where I was at. So let's.
Well, basically, I started with just over, I believe, if I wrote the number down right, just over 7 mil, and I'm at 7.6.
I love the sliding caterpillar. Got it. Alright, that's fine. Alright, so I will casually make my way back over here. I'm not going to go to the trade terminals and sell this particular one, because we're going to get Lancelot squared away. He was our winner from yesterday, so we want to make sure that we have him good to go. As long as this thing is landed and it's technically protected, I'm okay with that. Although I have to run all the way across this freaking facility. So yeah, hopefully, man, if that's almost 400k in profit in a single run, I'm just gonna call shenanigans. The game's broken. You guys have at it.
No, that was a 600k in profit almost, and
It was the Golden Caterpillar.
well,
that was the broken game. It was the Golden Caterpillar.
yeah, because this isn't broken. This is actually correct. So I'm running 2 cats, but the profit margin is just so very nice right there. It's worth the risk.
Hey, you know, like I said, run it and do what
And
you
if-
can.
And the best part is titanium's still a decent price there. So if it doesn't let me fill again, well.
So yeah, Viren, once I get over to Levski and I get Lancelot his dragonfly, I'm gonna come back over and I'm gonna go ahead and sell what I've got sitting on this caterpillar, and we'll double check and see exactly what the full potential profit margin is for a full load of Laranite purchased at 24. Let's see if it'll let me pull out my freelancer. Chad, Anderson, and Jelly had a question about what exactly it is that you're running. Sounded like Laranite and Titanium.
Well, that one I was able to fill up Laranite at Lathan, and it was 24 and change. I'll reconfirm price. I announced it over chat, but and titanium at Besdick was high 27s. So I had gotten most of a ship filled up at Besdick with Laranite. We jumped over to Lathan, and I was able to fill up about a ship and a half to top both of us off. So I'm going to go back to Lathan, try to run the Laranite again. And because I made, let me put it this way. I started with 7,043,000 and change. I sold both of those ships, and I'm at 7,661,000 and change. So I made 330 basically per cat.
apparently my freelancers don't want to work for me today, so I'm just going to go ahead and grab my other Caterpillar and
330,000 per cat.
fly it over. I'm going to have to file a couple other claims here because, unfortunately, it doesn't want to give me my free freelancer, and I don't feel like paying the claim right now on the 600i. Alright, now you're just being ridiculous. Mid-game landing and not being able to pull pretty much anything. Oh, pad 4.
Yeah, it acted up on me earlier.
Alright.
It said hanger, and then he ran out there and it wasn't there. So you just have to. I've noticed that a couple times here. When you pull one, it'll say and then not actually pull it. So you just have to double check and repull most.
Oh, I got hit. Hey,
Set hanger 5.
Zeno, look, man, anything is better than nothing there, as long as you're able to get, you know, get some work going. It's all good. I know it kind of tends to be a little boring, but hopefully that picks back up for you. Oh, I'm getting some chop right now.
Yeah, Lorville's a little choppy.
I'm gonna step back in the back and double check and make sure I didn't pull up a Caterpillar that is running some of my you know, some of my product here.
Open hailing frequency.
Need to make sure I didn't grab the wrong one, and I'm risking the Laranite because I didn't take it out and go sell.
1.
Nope, cargo bay is clear. We're good. All right, so Lancelot, have you made it over to Levski yet? Holy crap, Lorville got choppy.
Power on.
Zano, yes, we're all in the EU servers right now. But again, I'm getting some real bad chop right now. There's some heavy lag spikes. I'm gonna turn on my meter, double check what's going on here. Just a second. Chad, it looks like we had another helmet fatality.
Did you run out without your helmet?
I did not. Lancelot did.
Well, y'all told him to take his helmet off.
Yeah.
You gotta remind him to put it back on.
Do I have to tell him to use the soap too?
Poor guy.
I know, we're just messing
Because
with you, buddy.
you've never run out into space without your helmet.
Only once. Only once.
Yeah, and sometimes it'll bug on you there, Raven. So what I do is I try to make a habit when I log in is to hit my third-person key, F4, and just double check, make sure my helmet's on, because sometimes I've logged out with my helmet on and spawned in with it off. And it's rather embarrassing.
Come on, stop doing it. Why are you not doing it? There we go. Even my keyboard's wonky right now.
Poor Zethiel, sitting over there just waiting on me. It's a long run. It's a long tram ride, buddy.
Alright. So I'm still pinging like I was pinging yesterday. I don't know why I'm getting the FPS drops that are happening. So, Jelly, you hear yourself start to choke, and you just go ahead and jam the button and stab yourself while you're trying to put your helmet back on? Is that what's up? See, I think personally that if, and I'm just going to say it this way, if I go out without my helmet on, I deserve to die. It's all good. I just deal with it.
That's because you're a tight ass and don't want to waste the like 53 credits it costs for an oxy pen.
Oh, that is not the case. You should know I'm not a tight ass. Hell, I've lost more money and given away more money in this game than probably most people at this point.
Well, that's just because you're trying to bribe people to be your friend.
Shh, shut up. That's not how this works. That's not how any of this works. I'm just here to play a game and have some fun. If people want to hang out, they want to hang out. That's all it is. And Jelly, in all of these resets and patches and everything else, you haven't lost them. Hats off to you, sir. Because every time anything happens, I seem to lose them.
You know how many times I've had to buy armor and replacement gear for my ships? At least this time when I reset, I lost all my armor except my chest piece, all my guns, most of my ships. But at least I kept the components for the Cutty.
Right? Camera and random. Alright, so Destroyer. I died once in an airlock without a helmet, somehow made it. Dude, that is some messed up stuff. The fact that you could run in without a helmet on and then you die in the airlock with it off. That's messed up. Yeah, so my my FPS is actually running just a touch low this morning. I think I'm holding about 6 or 7 FPS lower than what I normally do. Maybe it's just something with the servers today. Or who knows, maybe it's because I've got the contest up and running and there's extra windows and other things running on my PC.
Also, afternoon in the EU.
Well, that's a very fair statement. Stop all commands. All right, Lancelot, how we looking now? Are you en route?
Alright, Zethion, 10 clicks out.
Alright, so guys, one of the things that I will say, and you know, I see my regulars kind of chatting back and forth here a lot. If you're new to the channel and you have questions about trading, you have any, you know, anything that you want to know, again, this is kind of just general casual gameplay here. Feel free to type it up in chat, send a message. Let's you know, go ahead and build up the trading community here. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get landed. And what you're going to see with what I'm doing with Lancelot is exactly how we give away the cutties each Friday. So we just link up, form a party, meet over here at Levski, get you the cash, you make the purchase so that it's part of your ship and your fleet, and then you know, you get a chance to go take it for a spin. Um, Now, in interest of the stream today, Lancelot, we probably won't broadcast you getting a maiden flight on this one. We're just going to get you your ship squared away because of, you know, we're trying to get that knocked out yesterday. Anderson, yes, I am going to go directly back to Walla. I'm going to go ahead and pick up a second load if possible, and I'm going to take it right back over to, you know, to Lorville when it's done. Again, today's stream is really just whatever we're making and whatever we're pulling in. I want to be able to hand that off and get X back up and running properly.
Well, and the beautiful and frustrating thing about this game at the same time is most games when you farm, you know, because this is glorified farming.
Yep.
Let's be honest. Most games when you farm, you find that magic potion, and that's what you use every time, no matter what. Well, here, one day it's selling good here and not there and everything else. So it is fantastic.
You have to find it.
Because it's always different.
I mean, you have some bread and butter stuff that will be good, steady earners every single time, but you have to find it.
Well, the ones that have less rewards are generally the more steady ones, obviously, but the ones that actually earn you something, you know, one day it's Lathan, one day it's Bezic, one day it's Walla 45.
Yeah, pretty much. Salve, give me a second and I will give you a little bit better of an answer. This particular landing pad is extremely tight and I generally tend to clip it, and I'm going to need fuel for what I'm trying to do next.
Titanium prices have gone up a little bit. They're at 731 here, so that's still a very good price. I was able to fill up one ship with Laranite.
Mm-hmm.
And of course now I'm up against the refresh rate, so I'm running one Laranite.
Wait a minute. Wall. It's probably not going to let me fuel now. Man, that is the one bad thing about Lorville. Or, Levski, sorry. Oh, it is going to let me fuel. Great. Got it. Thank you for letting that happen. Alright. So, let me step back. Salve, it's going pretty good. We're just helping out one of our viewers right now. We're going to be doing some farming, and I got a ship giveaway that I did yesterday that we're squaring up on right now. And we have our giveaway today that's going on. As far as the games community, as far as MMOs go, I think it's one of the best communities that's out there. You do obviously have trolls in every single game. You have people that are just out to be kind of...
Alright, Zethiel, take off, buddy.
kind of asses, but In general, the game community here is pretty solid. Most people will help you out, they'll point you in the right direction, and they'll get you started properly. As far as room for small streamers, absolutely, there's always a ton of room for small streamers. I myself, I started streaming just over a month ago at this point, exclusively in this game. So I will tell you that, you know, getting people in and getting people to join is, you know, is something. Just make sure you have, you know, good quality information and what you've got going on, a good niche, and how you want to play. But yeah, there's definitely room, Sal, for small streamers. All right, so let's see. Shinobi, welcome back to the stream. Glad you were able to get in and get your ticket and get it squared away for this morning. Luke, would be the ability to ever transfer cargo from one player to a friend, or so. I do, and I think that that's all going to be part of the overall cargo base that they're trying to implement here. Come out within, I think it's 311. So there's going to be little, from my understanding, there's going to be these like little anti-gravity guns or whatnot that allow you to grab cargo compartments or crates and be able to carry them and move them. So eventually what that's going to mean is that you're going to be able to place cargo in different places, store cargo in different places, and you know, ultimately it's going to make ships a little bit more shareable and viable. Lancelot, I'm assuming because I can't see your tag, that is you that's standing in front of me in the RSI suit. If it is, follow me to Teaches. Let's see. Did I turn the wrong direction? I did turn the wrong direction. Teaches is right here. All right. So, Unkrampus. All right, I'm not even going to go there. Ukrant. The giveaway is the exclamation point, I want a cutty. So, the exclamation I give away, or the exclamation giveaway, doesn't trigger your ticket. You actually have to do the exclamation, I want a cutty. All one word. Alright, so, Lancelot, feel free to follow me down here really quickly. And, which one would you care for? I'm good with either or. Do you want the yellow jacket or do you want the standard version? There you go, Uncrot. Thank you. And team chat, thank you for following. Really do appreciate it, buddy. So again, you want the black one? All right. So let's see. What is the cost of the black one? It's what, 272. So 273K. All right. So get ready for your beacon, sir. I need you to start spamming your left bracket, please. And just continue to spam the ever-loving crap out of it for me. Alright, let's see. So...
Well, I 10K'd.
I canceled that beacon because somebody else, it looks like they accepted it. Alright, so Raven, I need you to make sure that you are spamming the ever-loving crap out of your left bracket button, because people will try and take this money really quickly, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and try and set it back up again.
Well, it looks like it's letting me join last session. Hopefully, being at OM5, I didn't lose all my cargo.
All right. Make sure that you are spamming the ever-loving crap out of your left bracket button. All right. So the same guy is continuously spamming and actually getting this thing. So it's registering as Rebel something. It's not registering under under your name. So we may have to do a server hop. So Chad, I need to disband the party.
Well, like I said, just make me leader and y'all can jump out.
Yep.
That way it doesn't disband.
Let's see. Let's go ahead and make group leader. Alright. So, Raven, you and I need to leave the party itself, okay?
Come on, load in, damn it.
Yeah, so Lancelot, it's not your problem. It happens when you broadcast beacons with the way that the money stuff is set up. Unfortunately, it does run into some issues where you do run into people having that happen. So let's go ahead and do a invite to party. We're gonna go ahead and try this one more time and see if we can get it to work for us. Okay. So go ahead and
Still lost my ship.
Left bracket. Go ahead and spam the ever-loving crud out of it. Did you lose a bunch of money?
Well, I don't recall whether that was the one that had the laranite or the titanium. So hopefully it had the titanium, because it just put me back in Lorville.
All right. So again, go ahead and start spamming Lancelot, and let's see if we can get this to work again. Let me know in chat. Okay, you should be good to go. So I'm going to go ahead and broadcast it again. Did I cancel it? What the hell did that happen? 273. Keep spamming.
Oh, you're back in our server.
Oh, we hadn't left the server.
Oh. Tied up in my own little world here.
Okay.
No, it didn't explode. X.
Alright, so the same dude keeps getting this, so we're going to have to go ahead and bounce servers. So, Raven, I need you to go ahead and back out to menus, please.
Who is it keeps getting it?
It's Rebel something. Good morning, Panda. And Raven, I know it's going to take a little bit of time for you to be able to get loaded up and get in there. I'm okay with that. Again, we're getting you squared away one way or another today. All right. So, are you in the same screen that I'm in right now? let me know on stream when you're in the same screen that I am so I can launch us back in. So full disclosure, guys, and I'm sorry, I know this has taken a little bit of time, but this is unfortunately what does tend to happen on occasion, because you do get the, if you want to call them stream snipers, it is what it is. So for right now, we're going to go ahead and click back over into a USA server so we have better pings, just for the short term to make this transaction. But you'll have a lot of people that are just standing out there and they're waiting for beacons to come up, and they're just spamming the ever-loving crap out of it to try and steal whatever funds they can get. It happens. And the more time they see it on a server, the more likely it is to happen. And yes, the player trading app will be fantastic to have that to be put in place. I am so waiting for that financial system to kick in. Lancelot, you do not have to apologize. By no means.
It officially destroyed my ship.
You have to file a claim, or...
No, it said destroyed, file a claim.
Okay.
That's where I went to look first. Now I'm going to go sell what we have, and while that claim's running.
All right.
Hopefully he's got the Laranite. I don't remember which one. I think I loaded his first, hopefully.
All right. So, Lancelot, when you do get loaded, feel free to head back out to Customs. Meet me down at Teach's ship shop, please. Xanos giving you grief again, buddy.
God damn.
I belly flop a ship and he makes fun of you. It's fantastic.
Well, it's Xano. What do you expect?
No. He's a good guy. So, anybody want a gray cat with flat tires? Because apparently that's what's happening these days. Jelly, it is quite possible that Xano does have that, but at the end of the day, we have run into so many unique challenges within this game trying to do trades that I think we've just kind of been like, ah, fuck it, it happens. That's all we got.
Oh, yeah, I mean...
So, Shylock, when you create a beacon, if you're very careful, the way a beacon system works is about every minute it'll process a transaction. So sometimes, depending on where it is in the time cycle, it could be very, very quick and almost instantaneous that it takes place, and other times it could take up to a minute for the funds to transfer. So when you do a beacon and you do an escort beacon like that, you look down at the bottom of your screen and it'll say who's accepted the beacon. And if it's not the person that you want, you just click the cancel, and it would be, it would be fine.
Yeah, that's a good point, because I've been seeing a lot of people use the personal transport one. Mm-hmm. So does it actually require them to be next to you?
Yeah, that's the one that we did very early on, Chad, where it was, you had to be in the ship. Alright, Mike, good morning. Glad to see you back here, bud. If we run into too many more issues, then we'll go ahead and do that one, but That requires some other logistics, and just want to be able to get him knocked out and done, taken care of. And then go back and see if we can find some more Laranite.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you.
So, Lancelot, you still trying to get loaded up here, bud?
So fortunately, the Laranite ship is the one that survived. And while I've lost a little bit of money, I'm still up for the day, so by about $500,000. So
Alright.
basically it made that last transport not happen.
Okay. Alright.
So we're still looking good for you, Zeeth.
That's good.
Sorry, we'll have to earn a little more.
Let's go find you here. To teach a ship. No.
Zethiel, you can take off. Go back to Latham, buddy.
Alright. So, Lancelot, what are you looking at? Are you in the customs area? Are you... You know, what you got going on there? Let's see if we can locate you. Because, again, unfortunately, I hate the fact you're in Grand Barter. You need to come back out of Grand Barter.
And barter is not where you buy ships.
Yep. I'm heading on down to the entrance of Grand Barter, so I can escort you up here and we can do this. Alright. Are you down within the barter area itself?
You haven't gotten any store ship warnings yet, have you, Zethiel?
Lancelot, you're at what door? I don't see you at any... Are you at the door to Teach's now? Level 4 Grand Barter. Okay. Alright. Do me a favor, commit suicide. Unless this is you running around right here. Hold on. Do you see me in front of you? Alright. Now, Teach's is through customs. Follow me this way. Okay, apparently I may have lost you. Did you not get in the elevator? Or are we just desynced?
Welcome to the wonderful world of Star Citizen.
Yep. And all I want to do is give you money. I mean, for crying out loud. Come on in. There you are. Alright. Riveting TV, by the way. I'm just really trying to just give this guy some money.
I'm over here expediting my ship. It's like, I wonder if how bad it would jack Zethiel up if I claimed it from him right now.
Alright. Okay. So, go ahead and start spamming your left bracket button like you would to accept a mission, and just spam the ever-loving crap out of it, and keep going and going and going. So, I'm going to be looking for
Set Hangar 5.
Veer, or Raven, I'm sorry. Create beacon. Let's go ahead and do the escort. 273. Let's see, it should, there we go. Now it's showing that you accepted it, so I can just kind of keep an eye on this. So as soon as I see some money click off here, we should be good. Alright. I guess it was one of those times where it clicked right after I did it before I even looked down. So, alright, feel free. Go ahead and grab yourself the, the Dragonfly here. Put it into your inventory and, enjoy it. Alright? I'm going to go ahead and...
Open hailing frequency.
I'm going to go ahead and break party, and I'm going to run back over and finish up the trades that I've got going on for the day, so that we can get this done. The tiny rover is 5,000. It's extremely cheap. It's 51.45.
It's my voice attack command for the port.
Alrighty, so I am going to exit to menu. Alright, Lancelot, no problem. I am happy to do it. Again, congratulations on winning yesterday's giveaway. So, hopefully today's giveaway, the Cuddy, we won't run into the money transfer issues that we did today. But, again, congratulations, bud. I hope you enjoy it. Take it out, go racing, go have some fun. Oh, sweet Jesus, it let me in your server, Chad.
Right.
On the first time.
Yeah, to answer your question a little bit better there, Brigand, I use a command that I'm going to open a hailing frequency, and it goes to my friends list, and then I select the position, and it clicks on that hail, so I can use it whether for friends or use it to request landing or takeoff. And then it closes my Moby glass out.
So, Destroyer, Chad was talking there, so I wanted to make sure. But yes, it is. The Gray Cat is the small rover. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and see if we can go make one more Lair Night run. And check and make sure that we can get that into X's pocket here. So, how are you still looking profit-wise there, Chad, on the day?
I'm okay. That titanium loss did hurt, but since we're able to sell the Lair Night, I'm up a little over $500,000 right now. So we're going to head back out there, see if we can't make some more.
Okay. Okay, so I need the one that is here at Levski.
Trying to find a jump point.
All right, Chris Broom. Good morning. How are you doing, bud? Welcome back to the stream. All right. So that one's there. I should be able to file a claim against my origin now. And let's double check. Are we on pad? Hangar 2. So we will get back to doing some trading now, which is what I prefer to do. You know, it's all about those Benjamins right now. We gotta get ourselves squared away on that front. And guys, this week I am going to be very, very crystal clear. I hope that nobody's holding out hope. This week I will not be giving away a caterpillar. Trifixus was supposed to be on, and we were supposed to be teaching him, so I had reserved funds to give away a caterpillar that day to him. Inno just happened to be, or Innovision just happened to be the lucky recipient of the new player award that day when Trifixus didn't show up. So it will be a Cutty Black today.
If you want to get technical, Anderson, it's all about the Houstons, because we are in Texas. Just because we might be gracing your European server, we are in the great state of Texas.
You know, the state that takes up most of the European bloc. I'm just messing with you guys.
Or as we like to refer to it, Texas and its 49 bitches.
Pretty much. That is the way it works. That is exactly how it works. Although we probably pissed off a whole lot of people with that statement, Chad. But
yes, we did.
It's okay. We have never said that we were 100% politically correct.
We haven't even claimed we're remotely politically correct, much less 100. The mitten will backhand that state. What the hell is the mitten?
I don't know. The only people that come close to having a claim is the UP from, the Upper Peninsula of Michigan there. Some backwood rednecks. All right, let's just go with that.
Well, it's like I was explaining to my kid the other day. I can't remember the joke, but it wasn't very politically correct. And it's like I told her, all good comedy's not PC. It's making fun of the things we probably shouldn't make fun of, but we find funny at times. Just can't take things so personally.
Is that whole statement, fuck them if they can't take a joke? Because that's pretty much my
That was a nice way of saying that.
That's pretty much my motto. And guys, if you haven't noticed by now, I am not holding my tongue. I don't care. It's just going to be what it is. And I think I've been reported a few times. It is what it is.
You've actually been reported?
I have been reported once for dropping an F-bomb on a stream. But every stream that I have is tagged with, you have to be 18 or older to watch this, so it is what it is.
God, I don't think F-bombs are the worst thing we've ever dropped on this stream.
No, we won't get into the worst things we've ever dropped on this stream. Because, we still have a promise to keep on this stream.
Yeah, what's that?
So, obviously, we've got a bunch of people watching, and Saturday is our goof around day. So I'm just going to make it very, very clear. Saturday is our goof around day, and last Saturday, Chad and I were playing, and we were doing some claim jumpers and some other stuff, and we were just, having a good time, and the smartass in me came out. So we had just hit affiliate status as a channel, and we
were high end at work.
One of our viewers was like was talking some smack, and I was like, so what? You're not entertained? What do I have to do to entertain you? And he came back and said, dance. So Chad came back and said, no, don't forget, you have to have the sombrero and the nunchucks. And I said, well, now that we're an affiliate, the first person that donates $100 to the channel, we're going to turn around and we'll go ahead and buy a chicken suit, and we'll get a little dance on screen. And yeah, so that happened. So I have to be a man of my word, and as soon as I get the chicken suit in from being ordered, there's going to be a little dance on screen. It's just going to happen. But we have to
Alright,
make sure that that donor is logged in, so that he gets to reap the benefit of what he did. So I will mind my P's and Q's from now on, and exactly how much of a smartass I choose to be. Shylock, I hate the chicken dance. It's like nails on a chalkboard for me. Just the song itself, it's like nails on a chalkboard for me. Camera and random.
All right, Zethiel, we are loaded. Take off, buddy. I'll meet you there.
Alright, so let's take a look. I think we're just shy of about 30 minutes on our giveaway. So, nope. Actually, we have 37 minutes left on our giveaway. And it looks like right now we have 11 people that are entered. So, let me...
Gangnam Style in the chicken suit. I like the way you think, Shylock.
Not happening. No, 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 no. I'm a middle-aged, old, white, fat man. That is not happening.
Yeah, but size the fat little Asian dude, you're a fat little American dude. I mean, it all works.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but, you know, it just doesn't, no, it just doesn't work for me. Alright? And those of you that were watching stream, you saw that. Let me fix my chat here. It bounced for me. And there. Oh, dadgummit. Come on. Quit being a pain. There it is. Let's get that random reset. There it is. Alright. Alright, so Elvis was pretty fat. Yeah, in his late days he sure was.
That's what them peanut
Plus
butter
one
nanner
for
sandwiches will do for you.
How the hell do you do a Gangnam chicken dance? I mean, seriously? And right now, I'm not going to be that smartass that opens his mouth and says the next $100 wins that routine, because that's just not happening. Yeah, Jelly, I'm glad you tried. Stop all commands. No, Shylock, not happening. Not happening.
I all of a sudden feel like your dedication to the stream isn't what it should be.
Shut up, Dick. I said I was a whore, but I do have limits.
I don't know. That sounds like a pretty fair offer.
No, we'll discuss it and see if it's going to take place. But maybe we'll put up like one of the giant charity donation things, and if we hit a certain level of charity donation for the year, then I'll make a complete idiot of myself doing something like that.
Yeah, or
Do a
just a thought.
Do a veterans.
One day we'll do a charity. Yeah, like we'll do a scheduled charity benefit stream, and come up with different items, and for those different levels, you can see, and we'll make sure it all goes to, you know,
To hell? Yes. It'll all go to hell.
and I will go to Texas.
So yeah, guys, in most cases, I'm pretty... The Harlem Shake. Come on, seriously, dude? No, electric slide. It's the electric slide. Or let's take it back to 94 and do the butterfly.
Oh hell no! If we're gonna go back that far, we're gonna
Tootsie
do
roll.
the watermelon crawl or the boot scoop boogie or something. The Tootsie Roll.
Back in the days when I actually had some moves, yeah. Right now, they're really not... at least...
See, I'm not gonna lie to you. I never had moves, so
So, I just blowed up.
You probably had it coming.
Yeah, I sure did. That's all good.
So right now, instead of waiting around for the Laranite to refill, it seems to let me get a full ship every time, and then wants to tell me no. Probably because I'm the same trader. So I'm grabbing Laranite and Titanium, and at least that way it'd be a nice profitable run.
Well, yeah, that's fine. I'd like to even just make it over there. I did have a ship explosion that was imminent, so it was overdue. At least
Let me
there was
ask you
no
something.
cargo.
During any of these explosions, do you have your cruise on?
Probably. It pretty much.
Here, and
tries
there's
to
a known
default.
bug. Well, see, I don't know why yours defaults. Mine does not. Because I use my cruise to get to space and everything, then I shut it off before I jump. I'm being told, I haven't been able to find it, that there's a bug with the cats that you have a good chance of exploding if you jump towards a planet with a cruise on. Even though you don't run into the planet or anything, but as soon as you come out of quantum, boom. You know. Now, last time I exploded, I did not have the cruise on.
Alright. So, let's see. I actually blew up near Walla. So, I don't know. Again, you know, Chad was just explaining that there is a bug that's going on, and it is what it is. I didn't have any cargo on board. It's just nothing but time at this point. So, again, I'm just going to head back over and grab a load, and you know, we'll bolt back out after that. And hopefully by the time we make it to Lorville and get our sale done, it'll be giveaway time. Anderson, I was flying from Delamar. I was coming out of
Open hailing frequency. Open hailing frequency. Ending gear.
Yeah, I did go to ArcCorp first, Anderson. And then from there I was flying directly over to Walla. Okay, don't worry about it, Anderson. It just wants, it's a bot. It picks up certain letters and keystrokes and then wants to freak out about it. It probably read the word assume and just thought you were trying to type ass.
Hello and welcome aboard your Drake interplanetary craft.
So we're going to try this one more time. Maybe this time we'll get there and get some cargo.
Launch complete. Port impact warning.
Right behind you, Ezekiel. I see the doors closing on you.
Let's go one more time, and it should already be course plotted, so let's set that. Get ourselves into quantum, and I can go back to talking to Chad again. Camera and random. Alright, so back over here to chat. How are we doing on? What we got going on? You can shut the bot's restrictions down. So I know you can. And Team Chaotic, welcome to the stream. I think this is the first time I've seen you in here. Good luck on the raffle today. We've got just around 30 minutes before it will be going off. But as far as Destroyer, your statement there, I know I can go through and I can create exception words, and that's not a problem. I just have not done it. The only reason why I maintain that bot is because it's the same bot and it works in parallel with people who try and post links in chat. Very early on in the stream, I was getting a ton of links for porn and porn sites, and that is something that does violate the terms and conditions. So I had to do something in order to be able to keep those from registering and showing up on stream. Now, You know, it's not like it was me from another account sitting there typing in a whole bunch of porn links, but you know, stuff happens, and you know, as a new streamer at the time, I wanted to be able to cut out all those potential roadblocks. Okay, so Chris Broom. Let's see. I'm looking back in some of these. Is anyone finding it hard to order a Thrustmaster Warthog throttle? They seem to be sold out. Since I haven't gone after the Warthog setups or any of those HOTAS setups, I can't tell you, but as many people are home right now and playing a bunch of these games, it does not surprise me that in the slightest that the HOTAS setups are in such high demand at this point.
Well, hell, if you just look up items, like I was looking up some items to build a gaming PC, a lot of the items I want, no one has in stock because that's what people are doing. They're tinkering and messing around sitting at home.
Yep. And there's a lot of IT departments that had to mobilize very quickly and get people set up to be able to work remotely. And, you know, so when they couldn't go through their you know, normal channels and supply chains, they ended up reaching out to local retailers and stores that had an abundance of stock and just basically built their own rigs to be able to get people up and running. So it's an interesting side effect of COVID, actually. I think it's going to do wonders for the PC gaming industry again, because it seems to the PC gaming industry, like even console games, it really ebbs and flows. So I know there's some true diehards that just never leave it, but there's a bunch of people that all of a sudden just kind of start getting involved in it. And I think this is one of those times because people are at home and they're knocking out, you know, what they need to, or some of them are knocking out what they need to. Some of them are fat backing a little bit, but it is what it is.
Well, I'm sure a lot of it too is manufacturing capabilities as well.
Yep.
Have been reduced. So whether demand's going up or down, we know manufacturing has been reduced.
Yep. So Panda, that X570 is what I'm running in my system right now. I've got an Asus Prime X570, and that particular that board, I got it late last year. It was December time frame, and I cannot recommend a motherboard beyond that. That thing has been one of the greatest and one of the best that I've ever had. Well, China may not be at full capacity yet, but let's just stop all commands. Stop all commands. Let me get my line of sight synchronized here. They may not be at full capacity yet, but you know, business is business, and if there is even a perceived shortage, then they know that they can jack those prices way up. And obviously there's a lot of political tensions that are going on. People are abandoning what's happening in China as far as manufacturing, but it is what it is, and people are always going to go back to what's the cheapest thing possible, and it's just going to happen. Alright, so Aprilin, thank you for the follow, and appreciate you being here today. Alright, let me go ahead and turn off my cruise control. And we'll go ahead and take that flight in. Alright, so the channel's name, so I know that you're new here, so the channel's name is Tabletop Nerdcast. It's a group of RPG players, and I'm one of them who has branched out over into PC gaming. So feel free, I'll answer to Tabletop Nerdcast, but you can either call me Aft or Biohazard or just Mike. It's all good. So I'll answer to pretty much anything, including "Hey you."
Just don't call them late for dinner.
I'm a fat dude. You cannot call me late for dinner. That just doesn't happen. Oh, no worries. It's I like to interact with chat as much as possible because, in all honesty, I may be a newer streamer, but I did watch a lot of streams and things like that throughout the course of the years, and one of the things that I found was kind of differentiated most of the upper tier streamers from people who were just really getting into it is interacting with chat, just having conversations back and forth, answering questions, and having a good time. So I try to be as personable as possible. And hopefully you don't get offended by my foul language. Just saying that ahead of time.
We don't give a shit.
Well, I'm not going to tell somebody to fuck off right off the bat, chat.
Well, it's not foul language. It's a universal adjective.
I need 10 minutes. I need 10 minutes before I start dropping, before I start insulting people. That's how this works.
I don't know if you saw. Okay.
All right. You don't know if I saw what?
Oh, I had typed to Zethan party chat.
Okay.
So.
All right. So we are edging ever closer to the final portion of our giveaway. So those of you that again do have an RSI account, do have an active account right now in Star Citizen, feel free to enter our Cuttlass Black giveaway, and I will purchase you today a in-game Cuttlass Black if you happen to be the raffle ticket that wins. I think we have maybe about 15 to 20 minutes left before we are at that point. Hey, there you go, Panda. You bypassed the filter. Ass Monkey works perfectly fine. Kudos to you for bypassing the filter.
Hey, if anybody can figure out, our viewers can.
That's how it's supposed to work. Today's challenge, figure out how to get curse words past the filter. I'm pretty sure if I put that in the title, Twitch might have a problem.
Well, you put that in the title, you're probably going to get the wrong type of viewer too.
It would be a funny stream though. You have to admit, that one would be funny. Alright, so Panda, we have historically had some issues with our YouTube side, but I will tell you what I want you to try is I want you to enter in, and you have to capitalize a property. If you see the announcement that just happened, pretty much cut and paste that exclamation point of that and the "I want a cutty" without the angle brackets in it or around it, okay? And if you paste that in to chat, that should enter you a ticket. Even though you're
just like Aprilyn just did.
Alright, and as soon as I see you enter it that way and enter it in, then I'll go over and double check and make sure that it gave you a ticket.
Oh no, they're jacking my Caterpillar.
Who's jacking your Caterpillar?
Oh, Lorville Landing Services. You know how it is when you're running back.
Alright, Panda. You're getting there. Alright, so Lancelot's got his. Panda. Makita's got his. Let's see here. I'm tabbing real quick a second. So, yeah. Panda, I still don't see you having yours. If it's not going to take and you're going to run into issues with it, then you may have to jump over to the Tabletop Nerdcast Twitch stream real quick to get that knocked out. Okay?
Damn, Panda, now you're getting really creative.
Is he having fun? I had blocked my chat. There we go.
Yeah, it's a Cutty Black.
It's a Cutty Black.
And just for those of you who haven't read, it is an in-game ship. You will be given the funds and purchasing game. This is not a game package. You already have to have a Star Citizen package.
All right, Laranite's at 2504 now, so we
Where are you at?
I'm down at Walla.
That's about what I'm paying for it over here.
Okay.
Maybe a little bit higher, but
All right. So Panda, it did go through for you. I do see that you actually now have a ticket sitting in there in the queue.
so YouTube so far is functioning.
It is. It is functioning. It was functioning the other day, but I think what I found on YouTube is that you have to follow the capitalization, whereas in Twitch, you don't have to follow the capitalization.
Ah,
So I think that's the difference. It's just because the different platforms are being connected by Restream, it wants to act a little goofy at times.
open hailing frequency.
All right. So we have a couple minute wait here in order to be able to top
One.
off our ship. And I am looking at a timer. Just going to show everybody really quickly. I am looking at a timer of 16 minutes and 20 seconds left. And right now we currently have 16 entries into the giveaway. So what else does everybody else have going on right now?
Power on. TN90 had a question for you if you want to.
Sorry, let me
Should
look
I have
back.
to make sure? I think I know the answer, but not 100%.
If I get disconnected from stream and get back, will I still be in the raffle? Absolutely. So here's the thing. If you are the raffle winner, and we get through the raffle itself, and I make a note, just like I had to with Lancelot, because that's what happened to him yesterday. He did get disconnected. I make a note of your username here in Twitch or from YouTube, and I will do what I can to reach back out to you, but I reserve that money and I pocket it to the side so that the next time I see you, we can get squared up on it. So I make sure that no matter what happens, that will take place. Now, the other thing is that if you're on Twitch and you happen to be the winner, you can send me a private message directly in Twitch, because what we'll try and do is we'll get you into Discord if you have Discord. We'll get your pilot name in RSI and we'll add you as a friend, and from there we'll form up a party and get you squared away. That's kind of how we work. We want to make sure that we live that here at the channel we live up to our end of the deal. Okay? All right. So Ravencrest. One of the things is there's a couple of different names of stuff in the game. So the Cuttlass Black or any of the Cutlass models are usually referred to as Cutties, just the same as any of the Constellation models are referred to as Connies. I always kept getting them mixed up, very early on when I first started playing myself. So, it's just slang terms that players have come up with
Engage.
ships over the course of the development. Is it still 500 from a single purchase? Anderson, what are you referring to? Was it still 500 from a single purchase? Oh yes, I mean total quantity. Yes, total quantity on the Laranite. it still limited me to 500. So I had to wait. I'm waiting those couple of minutes to try and get the last of this. Because it's probably going to error here as I click it. Yeah, I still got another couple minutes for that to be able to go through. And then we'll turn tail and run back over to Lorville. So how are you and X faring so far, Chad?
We're doing all right. He's at Lathan, and I am jumping to Lathan now. So
What
we'll
kind
check
of
price when we get done.
what kind of profit margin are you looking at so far at this point? Or not margin, but total funds for him.
Total funds, if we don't have any more mishaps or anything, I've got right around 1 million AUEC. I'm hoping to jack that up to by about 400k with this run.
Okay.
Since I'm not able to double load Laranite. I don't think it has to do with the terminal. I think the fact that I just bought it, it's not letting me buy the second load for the second ship, because every time it doesn't give me a max available stock. So I might be able to reset the terminal running out, running in, but
Yeah.
it's just a pain. I've tried, resetting it a few different ways, and I get nervous holding on to that much cargo.
Especially that valuation of cargo. I
Yep.
get it. I get it. I feel your stress there at times.
But if I can sell a ship full of Laranite and titanium every run, that's a good run.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, guys, for those of you that are new to the channel, and this channel is really dedicated primarily to trading in Star Citizen, I will tell you again. If you find a trade that works for the day, you jump on it and you stick with it, and you just run it till it's dead. If you run into other factors like somebody camping a location or pirates or something along those lines, then you switch off to some of your more basic stuff. But early in the week, the streams are usually dedicated more towards if you're new to the game and you want to learn how to trade and learn how the tools work, then so be it. That's where you come in to learn. Let's see. Mondays we do a roadmap review, so we kind of go through where everything's sitting from the development side. Any of the footage or videos that they put out, we kind of make some comments on those and then get back to just playing. Tuesday and Wednesday are usually more towards newer players in the game. And Thursday is pretty much a let's just ship and make some money. And Friday is our giveaway day. So that's kind of the schedule that we're following here. And Saturdays, we just get on, and apparently we commit to chicken suit dancing. Yeah. Oh yes, and our one of our viewers here, Jelly Headmaid, right? If you need a target eliminated because they are giving you grief or they are camping a location, please reach out to Jelly. He is our resident murder hobo and will go take care of said problem for you.
He doesn't mind the crime stat.
Alright, I should be topped off now at this point.
Jellyhead Services, your
No.
grief stopper.
Now,
By Menon.
Now, here's what I'm also going to say. If you ever have Xano and you have Jelly together and they're flying with you, please be forewarned they have some latent tendencies towards each other, and they tend to try and park ships tip to tip. So, yeah. Just be forewarned. If you fly into a zone and you see them both there, they're gonna mess around with your head a little bit. All right, so let's see, Team Chato. Okay, absolutely, you can do some good trading with the Freelancer, the original free standard one. However, you have to have enough starting funds in order to be able to get to do it. You're talking several $100,000 in cash in which we kind of recommend doing a lot of the upper tier and personal delivery missions that give you the, the 14, 15K per pop in order to be able to build up those funds. Because unless you're trading something like laranite or drugs or astatine out of that smaller ship, you're not going to see huge profit margins. Okay.
All right,
you
Zethiel, you
can
go.
make money using that ship.
Launch complete.
But again, the other thing I'm going to tell you there, Team Chato, is that you never trade more than half of your funds in a single ship load. Okay? Don't get greedy. Don't try and fill it up. If you don't have the money to with half of your funds to fill it up, don't do it. Just take what you can get for half of your funds. It's not worth the risk of having to start everything all over again.
Hey, Zeth, I don't know if you watched him run in and trade, did he? Because he just lifted off. If he didn't run in and trade, make sure your ass is moving.
Alright, so we're going to finish
The Connie.
this back up. Lorville. Alright, so give me a second. I'm going to jump back over here to chat as soon as we get launched. Camera and random. Okay, so back over here to chat. Let's see what we got going on. Chato, you're welcome. Again, any advice that you may want or you want to get into or specific trade routes that I would recommend, I don't have a problem making those recommendations for you. I will ask you a couple questions beforehand. Obviously, you've got a freelancer, but it's going to come down to what kind of money you have, what other ships you have available to you, and I can make recommendations around those types of things and get you rolling. Let's see. So, Christopher, I found a website calculator, but I don't know how much I believe that's in charge. All right, so I'm gonna stop right there on Christopher, and I'm gonna show you exactly what we use here at the channel. Stop all commands. Let's see, we've got 5 minutes left until our giveaway is done, and we're in Quantum. So I use a website, and it's called Gallic. Okay, Gallic.co. And this particular website, the creator of this website does follow the stream. His name is Revere, and we have had a lot of feedback back and forth with him, and some things. And we've got a few things to talk, further with. But this particular website is absolutely fantastic. Now, sometimes your prices are not fully updated here, but this is a great tool to get you in and get you started and get you to understand how to work trades. The trading screen here is a good tool, and it does work if you're wanting to find this, or if you're wanting to find certain things. But realistically, the way Chad and I like to look at this is we go to the commodities site, and we pick something that we like. So we pick something that we have availability to. Like gold here gives you a profit of 1 per unit. So if I go there, then I look down and say, okay, who sells it, who has the most inventory, whose refresh to be able to fill my ship up works better, right? And then on the flip side, who buys the most and how often does it refresh so they continuously buy my product. Okay? So this thing is absolutely fantastic. Revere tries to keep this thing updated on a pretty regular basis, so it is a very good tool to use. I pretty much have given up using most of my other tools in the game because I just don't need them. Gallad works out perfectly for me.
And while it tries to stay updated, it's not perfect, but it always gives you a good indicator. Because remember, your trades change differently if you're doing the higher commodities. I'm sorry, your trades change daily.
Yep. And just because something has a high profit margin doesn't necessarily mean it's the best trade to perform. Sometimes you can get into stuff where you're trading a lot faster and you're making up for that difference in profit margin. And you're also risking less money to do it.
Yeah, refresh rate and max stock is a big deal on the buy and sell side. One of the first things we pay attention to.
Alright.
Open hailing frequency?
Okay, so let's see. Admiral Term. The aliens are from the Zeta Tool. They watching
One.
our mission. Okay. Alright, so apparently Admiral is having a really fun time with the alien concept and week here. But you do you, buddy. I'm good with that. Alright, so it's accurate more or less. Yes, it is very accurate, Christopher. It does do very, very well for us.
I'm not sure Jelly of the Month from him is what you think it means. You are warned.
Shylock, you may have opened Pandora's box.
Shylock was a brave soul.
You, sir, I salute you. You always want to time yourself and how much you make per hour. Yeah, absolutely. Again, some of the best routes in the game, depending on what your depending on what your bankroll is, and what your ships are. Again, you can take something that is a lesser route that people are not camping, they're not working, you've got unlimited supply, and if you're doing a 10 to 15 minute turnaround, then you're going to make significantly more money than the Joker who is trying to run across the verse and run in and out of, like, I'd say it, Loreville, run in to go to the Central Business District, wasting 10 minutes at a time, just in running back and forth to ships. So there are ways that you can make significant portions of money in this game and not trade upper tier commodity. Landing gear.
Landing gear down.
Let's see.
Hey, Zethiel, if you want, we'll make this the final trade. We'll go ahead and jump out the ship and meet at the business district. I'll sell it. We'll get you some funds.
I will be doing the same with you. I'm heading to the business district here as soon as I land. I'm on my final approach.
So, what have you made, Mike? For him?
Officially, I haven't made anything yet, but I have 2 caterpillars full of laranite that were purchased at low and will be sold high.
Oh, so that's going to be nice to top.
Yeah. Alright, so the raffle did just end. There are no more tickets that are going to be generated. So give me a second here, guys, and as soon as I land this caterpillar, I will pull the screen over. And we do have 16 entries from what I'm seeing right now. And we will go ahead and get our winner selected. Yeah, Jelly, we, and Zeno, we sure did. And I am very glad of that. It seems like every single day we're picking up a couple of people, and, I'm really glad folks are in and enjoying what we're doing. Especially with a whole bunch of us smartasses just kind of running around, right? Okay, boots on the ground and raffle.
I'm going to need a minute before I get over there, guys. So y'all do whatever you're going to do.
No problem. It's going to take me a minute as well. Alright, boots are on the ground. Okay, so we're going to tab this over, and everybody, I will say this. Good luck to everyone. Again, we do have 16 people who have entered into this, and let's just see how this pans out for us. Shylock! Congratulations there, buddy. You are our winner for the day. So, Shylock, you will need to log in with us, and we can go ahead and get you squared away for your Cuttlass Black. And, Spiderfly, hey, I know him. Yeah, I like that, guys. I am really glad that you were able to stick out with us and be able to get that. So, Shylock, bear with me here. I'm going to go ahead and complete this, and I need to do a few things to turn the notifications off so that we don't constantly get spammed notifications.
All right. I'm headed to. I just got off the ship there, Zethiel, so I'm headed your way.
Alright, let's do that. Let's go to there and let's take that, shut that down, and open us back up and get us rolling again. Alright, thank you for following Spiderfly. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for being here with us. So, Shylock, give me a few minutes. Give me a chance to get this sold, get money into X's hands, and then, you know, if you would, off the top of my head, your in-game username, if you would, if we haven't already become contacts and friends on the game, in Twitch, please use the IM function and direct message me your in-game name so I can back out to the beginning of the server and get you added. Oh, absolutely no problem, Shylock. I got plenty of time. If we can't do it on stream, then we can't do it on stream, but we are going to get you your Cutty Black. As I always say, real life does come first, and that's just how it's got to be. So, for anyone else that did not win today... Ooh, good. Shader picked up. There we go. For anyone else that did not win today, again, Friday is our normal giveaway day. I'll be doing another Cutty Black every Friday for the remainder of this month. So you'll have a few more opportunities to get into that. And then next month, for the month of July, on Fridays, we will be giving away a Freelancer Max. So, because we are a trading channel, I think that is right up our alley, is to give everybody a really solid starting trading ship. Let me see if I'm going to make the train. I made it. All right.
Yeah, you are. Right here with me.
All right, so Scop and Citizen, Star Citizen. What is that? SCP and Citizen. Thank you for following. I appreciate it, there, buddy.
SC Panda Citizen.
SC Panda Citizen. You sure? Fuck, I can't read. I don't have. Damn it, I'm wearing glasses.
I know, just like poor Mike DNA or Mike Edna, however you want to pronounce it. You've been butchering that all day.
Fuck it, glasses on. That's just how it's gonna be, right? Screw this. Hopefully we don't catch too much light. Now I look like an old fart, right?
The Freelancer Spider Fry was a given because there's a terminal bug. Don't expect to be able to keep it. But for now, it is yours.
I mean, you have to understand that on the Star Citizen page, they are charging 110 for that ship. So, whenever they eventually figure out what is happening with that terminal bug, where it glitches out and you have to go to another station in order to be able to pick up your ships, I fully expect that we will be losing that.
Why did you disband the party?
I didn't disband the party. Or did you?
Somebody disbanded the party.
Did you lose
Steve
X?
Deal! Where are you, man?
Robin J, I do believe this is the first time I've seen you chatting, so welcome to the stream. Appreciate you being here.
You misclicked? For shame. For shame. Well, so much for all that money.
Blind
I think
Guy
I just ran
89,
past you.
welcome to the stream. Glad you're here. Appreciate you being around. If you just showed up and you saw that we did have a Cuddy giveaway in the title, we have already given it away, and Shylock is our winner for the day. We will be repeating the same giveaway next Friday. Alright, so let's see what we got. How much money is X-Secure getting?
We're gonna find out.
Okay, so I bought at 1.4. So he is going to get 336 for this one. Let's go ahead and do it. Hold on 1 second, guys. Alright, so X, are you hanging around here? I'm assuming this is you hanging out behind Chad here. Alright, so Chad, if you
I'll let you go first.
Alright. So X, feel free to go ahead and start spamming your left bracket button. I'm going to go ahead and get your beacon set up. And beacon incoming. Alright, Zythel has accepted it. I'll just wait to see when those funds kick in. Alright, takes a second here. Just waiting to see that current balance click down.
So did Zythel get that?
It just
The
went.
beacon?
It just flipped over to him.
Okay. Because on mine, my screen is still showing escort request.
Alright, got it.
But, you know.
Yeah, it just went to him right now. So Anderson, actually, I bought it at, you're right. I did. I bought one at 1.4 and one at 1.3. So I just gave him the 672 to go to.
So, can you hold 1 second here?
Yeah.
Just so I can make sure, because this is a lot of money. All right, Zythel, start spamming, buddy.
Yeah, it's me.
Keep spamming.
Mike, they were getting the Laranite over in
Keep spamming.
Latham. Besdick does have it as well, but I think they were getting theirs at Latham. I was getting mine in ArtCorp off of Walla at Shubin.
All right, you accepted it? Okay, I think I just crashed. Oh, we 30K'd. Oh, lovely.
All right. Hey, it is what it is, right? So it won't continue the beacon. As soon as it kicks us, we'll jump back over into another server. So Robin, that that little issue that you're running into is something that I do have a workaround for you. It's going to sound like it's really complicated, but it's really not that complicated. When you first land, and you go ahead and log in, Chad, with them. I don't worry about inviting me right now. When you first log into the or when you first get to the location and you land, go into the where the trade terminal would be, and don't click on the trade terminal. You know how they most of these places have a dude that's standing behind the counter. I like to refer to him as Bob. Since you're new here, I didn't want to just use the name, right? But if Bob is standing behind the counter and he's like standing right at the counter, then you're okay. If he is further back from the counter and it looks like there's a giant gap between him and the little counter that he's normally standing at, then the whole area is bugged out. Okay? It's a visual clue that the whole area is bugged out. So what happens is, if he is standing right next to the counter, then you can walk over to the trade terminal.
I sent you an invite, Ezekiel.
All right. And if none of the product or materials shows up on the terminal, then what you do is you go back out to your ship. And I know this sounds stupid, but go back out to your ship. Go ahead and climb back onto it and let your let that little blue note pop up that says you're now back on your ship's audio channel. Okay? And as soon as that happens, now you can leave your ship again, head inside. Alright? Ignore the trade terminal, walk over to Bob, and ask him how his day is doing. I know that sounds goofy as hell, but if you click on him with your F key, it'll say, like, how's your day going? You know, goodbye. It'll give you options like that. And once you have that conversation with him, it fully synchronizes you back to the location. Okay? And now you can go over to the trade terminal, and you should be able to select your ship, and you should be able to select commodities. Okay? If it still is giving you problems, then you're on a very unstable server after that. Okay? So, Robin, hopefully that helps you. Again, the quick and dirty is run inside. If the terminal's buggy, go back to your ship, come in, talk to Bob, then go to the terminal and see if everything unlocks. And if it doesn't, then you're on a bad server. You can try that routine, 2 or 3 times, but the more unstable that the server is getting and the more memory it's using, the more likely it is that you'll just repeat the process over and over again, and you'll keep getting the same result where it won't work. Okay? So hopefully that helps you out. Okay, Robin, that's true, but Bob has a tendency to also be a dick.
We're done here.
Yeah.
It's a favorite phrase.
He can be a little rude, but yeah, show him a little love, and your system will be your trade terminals will show you a little bit love back. Okay.
Love isn't the word I would use for Bob, but feel free to use your own.
You can't go up and smack a bitch. The game won't let you do that yet.
It's an armistice zone. Of course you can't. He's not stupid. He only hangs out in armistice zones usually.
I know, but dude, I still want his t-shirt. Shylock, unless your name is Wayne Brady. Come on. It's too soon.
We'll make it our mission, Jelly, to rid the Stanton system of Bob in all his many forms.
What's going to happen later on in game, especially when they start getting rid of armistice zones, is Bob becomes a free target. He's going to piss off the wrong person one day. I wonder what the crime stat will be for killing a Bob. Alright guys, so Shylock, what kind of time frame are we looking at here, buddy? Give me a second. I'm going to try and bring something up real fast here.
Where you at, Zethiel?
Alright.
You know,
10 minutes or so. Alright, so not a problem. We'll get all that squared away. We are at noon, which is our normal end time. So I do have a few things that I have to knock out here off of stream. So guys, I do appreciate everyone for being here. I have thoroughly enjoyed today. I hope you did as well. And I've got something else that, again, I want to test here today and make sure that it is working. So I appreciate you. And as we normally end all of our streams, I would like to say keep on adventuring. And yes, it's working. Showing new followers for the day. It's going to show new subscriptions and you know, resubs that have taken place. So guys, again, I appreciate you, and we have our wall of fame for our channel firsts, and glad to see everybody here.